And now all of a sudden she got all this bad shit to say about a nigga. Oh, this nigga thick small. This nigga don't pay nothing. This nigga but you was with this nigga for 10 years. But now when he leave you, all of this shit is wrong. I feel like this is what's going on. Cause these niggas is bozos, real live bozos. There's no how could I scam anybody if I'm the one losing? Who am I scamming, myself? Who am I scamming, myself? A lot of people is calling me about this whole shit, and niggas don't like it. So the calls I'm getting is niggas is trying to reach out to bullpen battlers to get info and all of this dumb shit, and niggas is like, no, nigga, like, what? So you gonna find some disgruntled niggas that, listen, dog, first of all, I'm gonna say this because I know me not saying nothing, niggas just run with shit. The reason why I don't sit there and explain myself to niggas is I know they don't understand. They not in this position. They ain't did what I did, seen what I seen. They don't got the pull, the power, nothing, nothing. So it's like explaining this shit is like explaining physics to little kids. Niggas don't understand business. They think everything is cut and dry, especially with battle rap. It's easy, right? You just get a venue, book battlers, throw an event, get avocado to shoot it. Get it's the same shit, right? But when you've been doing this for 10 years, you find other ways and different other things to do. Like, for instance, let's talk about Endgame. Let's talk about Endgame because this is the problem. It's Endgame. Endgame. Here we are, right? 9 years into. Hold on, let's go back. I believe I was one of the first niggas to say there ain't no money in battle rap, right? I believe I was one of the first niggas to sit there and say that. I knew where the landscape of battle rap was going. I was one of the first niggas to say it on Hip Hop is Real. There ain't no money. It's different. What I say, niggas got to bring in the money. The money is just not sitting there to just be paying niggas out. It's not like that. You can't just pay a nigga and all of a sudden that's it. Yeah, it might be there for the battlers because the battlers don't give a fuck what the league makes or loses. They just want that check. Rightfully so. It's not their business. But I was one of the first niggas to say that because I seen where it was going. So then, as you see where it's going, you start realizing it makes no sense to be putting your own money in it depending on the money back. That's a different type of stress you don't want to deal with. So what happens is, and you can ask major league owner, any major league owner, what do? They broker deals with other people to bring the money in. This is where URL go get caffeine. King of the Dot when they got Twitch, they even, you know what I mean, teamed up with TBL on some shit. Like you bring other people in to make it easier, and then it's like, all right, so once you get the outside money, sponsors and all of that type of shit, I was doing it wrong for years. For years, I'm funding this shit out of my pocket, realizing the stresses that I'm dealing with, and I was still dealing with it because I wanted to do more for the culture. I wanted to put events out in battles and help niggas get to a certain point in their career. I want it to be another outlet for niggas so niggas to feel like, oh, okay, if they don't make it to URL, oh, I can't do this and just ready to give up. No, there's other platforms. So that's what I was doing it for. I never started a league for the money. I wasn't in it for the money, and that was my main problem. Being that I wasn't in it for the money, I was cool with as long as the events get done, all right, whatever. Later on, yeah, I collect this little YouTube check on the back end, but it was nowhere near adding up to what was going on. It was nowhere near adding up to what was going on. So here we go with Endgame, right? Now you ask yourself, why was John want to battle Cassidy out of all people? And how was John able to book Cassidy for one? That was the questions. That was the questions. Because it was a three-way party deal between me, Cassidy, and another entity. This other entity was going to take the footage and put it on other platforms to generate other revenue outside. That's why I was like, this could potentially a fucking $1 million deal. You had the people from Paramount coming out, and this was going on some other shit. This was on some whole other shit. So what I did was with this deal being that, okay, y'all gonna take this footage and be in control of this footage. Okay, y'all cut this check. cut this check, and that was the deal. So they give me the money. I take the money, boom. I pay Cassidy, and I pay the other battles. I booked the other battles. I booked the other battles. There was another check coming contingent on Cassidy showing up. Now, of course, Cass don't know this because it's like, all right, if I'm talking to Cass and Cass agreed to a certain amount of money, that's all he's entitled to. So if there's other money on the side, that's if not on the side, but if there's other money coming, he's entitled to a back end deal anyway with everything else with the residuals of the other deal and the pay per view and all of that. So whatever. So that the remaining balance of the money that I was gonna get at the event after the battle, that was the remaining money to pay everybody. It was the back end for the event. That's what it was. So when Cassidy don't show up, what happens? Are we smart? If Cassidy doesn't show up, and this deal is based on Cassidy because it's his name that sold these people. It's his name. It was supposed to be his reach. Now, while he's not promoting and all of this other shit, and then you do a pop up, an interview here, an interview there, and all of this shit, and then I find out the morning of somebody else text me talking about he's sick, and niggas is trying to play it like I've been new and kept on going with the event. What sense does that make? Or I heard once I found out Cassidy ain't showing, I'm supposed to cancel the whole event. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? So even when that back end money didn't come from the people that we did the deal with, I still went in my pocket and I paid what I could. I couldn't pay niggas what I don't have. I paid niggas what I could. When that whole shit went wrong, I paid niggas what I could. Where the fuck is the scam? Where the fuck is the scam? People requested some people requested refund. If you didn't get a refund from if you didn't get a refund from in-game, it's because you was there. You was already there. It was there. Anybody else that didn't come or whatever the case is, I could show you the refunds I sent back. I could literally show it. I could show it. So the whole shit was just botched. It was just like the whole shit was just wrong. All right, then I'm like, all right, so now what? I'm supposed to break my neck. I'm supposed to break my neck to get everybody more money for footage that I'm not even in control of. What the fuck sense does that make? Now I get it. I get this part of it. This part of it is if I'm talking to somebody and we agree on a certain amount of money, right? Regardless of it's not their fault, so they should be entitled to their money. I agree with that 100%. 100%. But everybody knew the situation with the deal, what was going on with Cassidy, because I let it be known. I let it be known from niggas asking for deposits. Where the deposit at? Oh, soon as Cass signed the contract, I got your deposit. Ask the battlers. Ask if I'm lying. Soon as Cass signed the contract, there's a deposit. Soon as he signed the contract, there's a deposit. What happened? Signed the deposit. Signed the contract. Everybody got their deposits, and that's how it went. And then when the whole shit went left, I explained it to everybody. So where is the fucking scam at? If I lost, how did I scam? What money did I run off with? Like, do you niggas understand what a scam is? Do you niggas understand what a scam is? I don't think y'all do. A scam. Come on, you talking to a nigga that did a whole free event, free everything, and still paid niggas. And also, that was out of pocket. What are we talking about? So what other events are we talking about? Because niggas just trying to make it seem like this shit just going on. What other events you want to talk? You want to go talk about Oakland? Okay, let's talk about Oakland. Let's talk about Oakland. Oakland event was a dope era and bullpen event. It's a dope era and bullpen collab. That's what it is. The dope era and bullpen collab. I'm talking to Mr. Fab about doing an event, and we talk about matchups and shit. He starts naming off people that he could get. And I'm like, yo, Fab, if we get them people, that's gonna run that budget kind of high. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't gotta do all that. We could just get, you know what I mean? And he was like, no, I got them. I got them. And I'm talking about the Calico, Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips, Pass, and it was another battle that he said he was locking in. Okay, so I'm gonna lock in these three battles then. I'm gonna lock in these three battles. And I locked in the no, it was two other battles outside of me and Mr. Fab. So it was Loso, Danny Myers, and Yoshi and Vixen. And then we also had the tournament. Okay. Okay, we could talk about the tournament. The tournaments niggas paid to get in the tournament. Everybody that won the tournament got their money. Where's the scam? Where's the scam? So now, when the shit happens, there was a big confusion. I don't know what's going on. You can ask Calico, ask Charlie Clips, ask Rum Nitty, ask Pat, ask them if I had anything, ask them if I even contacted them for the event. For one. So I don't know what was going on over there. If he's saying he talking to these people and he got them locked in and they situated and they taken care of. Okay, I'm just taking his word for it. We get to the event and them battles ain't happening. And I don't know that they not happening till I get to the fucking event. That's a fact. So it ain't like I could tell them ahead of time. I didn't know these battles ain't happen till I get to the event. I get to the event, niggas asking me, where is these people at? Boom, boom. Nigga, you was talking to them. You was talking to them. And then Cal was like, oh, nobody never sent them a flight. Was I supposed to send them the flight? So how is that a scam? Niggas act like it's smart to even do that. Why would you promote an event that's not gonna happen that's not even smart to do. That's why I be feeling like you niggas is I feel like a lot of niggas in battle rap is really remedial. I really do. And this is why I don't really be going back and forth with niggas because I feel like a lot of these niggas is slow, for real. I'm not even being funny. A lot of these niggas sound like they only have 4 people in their class. So when you talking business to them, it don't even make sense. I'm scamming when niggas is no showing me, running off on my deposits. Oh, how soon do we forget? Where's the scam? Can nobody tell me where's the scam? Then you got a nigga like Cassidy. People listening to Cassidy? What? Cassidy said something I went through with the event knowing he wasn't coming. Dog, I didn't know you wasn't coming till the morning of, nigga. And then what was I supposed to do? Cancel the entire event while the battlers is here. Fans came, everything. I got the venue already. The venue is open and all. Like, why would we cancel the whole event for fucking Cassidy and reschedule it? That's how you know a nigga don't know nothing. Thinking it's that simple, reschedule it. You had a whole league platform disappeared, nigga. You took money from battlers thinking they was gonna do something or whatever. Had a whole fucking uh mansion with the Goat Gang mansion and all of that. Got all these niggas in there, all this hype, everything, and nothing. Never even explained nothing. Nobody saying nothing. That's a scam. That's a scam. He scammed them people we did the deal with too. He ran off with that deposit. He ran off with that deposit from them. And I should have known something when that nigga didn't want to sign that fucking what is it, 1099? He didn't want to sign it to get the deposit. So the nigga that signed for him to get the deposit don't fuck with Cass. And that's who was booking Cass. I was doing Cass booking. He don't fuck with Cass no more because of that. I could call him too. He'll tell you when we found out what was going on, how he was moving and all of that type of shit. It's only niggas that don't know me that'll run with whatever dumb shit is going on. Gotta run with whatever dumb shit is going on. When there's a million people that really ate with me, broke bread, situations, whatever, nigga. What are we talking about? And this is the disrespect that I feel from the culture as a whole. Like, y'all niggas is chalking up everything based off one event that this one nigga fucked up that never gave nothing back to the culture ever. Cash never gave anything to the culture. Nothing. All he did was take. He gave y'all content to talk about. He ain't do nothing at all. He barely gave y'all niggas good performances. Barely. I can't even name a good performance. He gave you okay performances. That's a scam. That's a scam. A nigga selling a fight and a face-off, hyping everything up to give you a bullshit performance. That's a scam. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy. This is why, like, I can't be giving too much energy to this shit. This shit is wicked. This battle rap shit is wicked. It is wicked. You got niggas trying to call around, do a fucking expose on me and Bulb, and like this is a big. Why you care? Why you care? Why do niggas care? If it ain't directly tied to you, why do you care? Cause niggas ain't got no life, nothing else to do, nothing to talk about. Now let's spot the nigga that think he could do whatever he want around here. Let me just try to man, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter because I really can do what I want. You want to know why? Because my connections is still intact. Y'all niggas think people getting in these spaces or blogs on YouTube and all of that type of shit. You think people really watching that shit and being turned off like, oh, what? John did what? How you gonna say that to niggas that I've been breaking bread with for years? That don't make no fucking sense. I could throw a fucking event tomorrow. With 95% of the people that I booked, any one of them, I could call them again and book them again. So what? I don't. Niggas is bugged out. I don't know where the scam is at. You try to run John scam the coach. Where the fuck is the scam at? I don't capitalize. I don't. What? I'm the most giving nigga in the world. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Scamming? Ask niggas at politics as usual if I made sure everybody split that bread. And some niggas got mad at me about it. Hello? Don't matter. Free money. Splitting the bread. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What other event? The event when I battled 40 bars and niggas no show. Cal didn't I mean, you know what I'm saying? Clips didn't make it. That wasn't on me. Um, yeah, like when niggas like how was that on me when niggas no show me? So now we look at it, right? This year, how many events did we have where battles got canceled? How many events did we have this year? Almost every event there was a battle that did not happen. Every event. We blame the league owners or we just blame John? Do we blame league owners for no shows or do we just blame John? What the fuck is going on here? Somebody got to help me understand this shit. Somebody do. Please do. Please do. Why? Because I'm not friendly with you niggas? Fuck you niggas. I didn't come in here to be friendly. I didn't come in here to be friendly. Just because we all like battle rap mean we all got to be friends? Nah. No. I peep the vibe. I know when niggas is moving funny. Nah, I'm not about to be as accessible to you like you want me to be. And that's the problem with niggas. That's what niggas' problems be with me. Because I don't let them be as accessible to me as they would like. Because I don't answer to everything that y'all want me to answer to when y'all want me to answer to it. I don't pop up and I don't hang around. Nah. I'm not with that. So I move a little different and niggas can't understand it because you know what they gotta do? They gotta make friends. They gotta click up. They gotta join friends. They gotta come on, my nigga. They got to become friends with the fans to keep them as fans. You don't think I peep the play? You don't think I be? Come on, niggas becoming friends with fans just try to keep the fans, and it works. It do. It works. It works. But niggas ain't. Somebody got to explain this to me. I ain't gonna lie. Cause this shit ain't adding up. What up, Capone? Yeah, this shit ain't adding up, man. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Stop.
Hey,
Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that.
what's the word, family?
What's good? Hey, shit,
Man,
what's good with you?
same old, same old. You hear me?
Same old, same old. Yeah, I don't know what these niggas talking about. Some scamming shit. Me scamming. Come on, man. Y'all niggas been trying so hard for years to just try to throw shit on my jacket. And that's the craziest shit in the world to me. Like, why y'all so concerned with what the fuck is going on with me? Now, especially as a grown man, now I'm looking at you funny, like, nigga, you got a crush on me or something? The fuck is you? Niggas is crazy. I'm out here chilling, but I gotta get calls from people. Oh, yeah, niggas is calling around trying to, bro, what? What? Y'all started this because Cassidy said something? Cassidy. That's crazy. The scammer. The scammer. World Battle of Rappers. What the fuck was that? Where's that at? Where's that at?
But
Ran off with
just
that.
being at the event, masking your frustration. You hear me? But like, you know, it was still, it was still smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still cool.
And then, or even when niggas talk about that, niggas try to act like that event was empty. First of all, it was a big venue. It's nowhere near empty. The fuck is
No, and it had two
Cassidy talking about?
floors. It
I
had
saw a
two
show that
floors.
I saw a show that the VIP section, the net somewhere. So what the fuck? Niggas is fucking out of their mind. Now niggas is running around frantic, don't know what to do because the money ain't here. Hello, what do? Now Danny crying for some money now. Like, oh, this has been a year, Danny. Wait, my phone ain't ring, my number ain't changed. Fuck out of here, nigga. That nigga ain't do this much promo when Rex ran off at that 12K. You doing all this for a couple hundred. Fuck out of here. Eat a dick, Danny. Word. Fuck is you talking about? And then what you got paid was still more than 80% of your fucking bookings. Playing, man. Think I know you would have took 800? This is crazy. Niggas is crazy. About to start posting fucking cash apps and PayPals and all types of shit. Niggas want to say, what? Niggas is crazy. Niggas is crazy. Then when niggas see me, it's all smiles and all of this type of shit. Danny the type of nigga that'll see me and still ask me to book him for bullpen. Danny will see me right now and still, what's up, man? No, I was just saying, man. But I mean, when the next one? I got you. Fuck out of here, nigga. Look at the bozos, man. Shit knew. Man, listen. Frank, what's good?
Was good. Uh, Damn, it's a lot going on. Salute to you and everything you've done for the culture. Do you feel like there's just misunderstanding? Like you communicated to them and you don't understand why they bringing this up now, type of thing?
My thing is, who is they?
I mean,
I see. I
yeah.
like. Yeah, I just see one. I don't. That's why. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It wasn't. It ain't no miscommunication. Like it ain't no like. Come on. Like you think Tay Rock would just let it rock if I'm just fucking scamming and running off? You think Jazz is just gonna be okay with this shit? You think like what the fuck? So it was clear on what the deal was from jump and what was going on from
Hmm.
there. It was clear. Then once I seen how the shit just totally just fucking went left, that's when I'm like, nah, I can't like this right here, battle rap is some other shit. It's some other shit. At that point, I exhausted my resources. And once I exhausted my resources, what else do niggas want me to do?
You were just trying to make the
Break my
best of a
back
bad
again?
situation, kind of thing.
Exactly. Exactly. Even though every event that I'm throwing, niggas is leaving, everybody's leaving with more money than me, because I'm not even doing this for money. The league owner be the only motherfucker that's not guaranteed no bread. The only one. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just think it's just a cool thing to talk about John John right now. And sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it just be like that. Now niggas want to feel like they got something to say. You know what I mean? Niggas been doing this for however long, past fucking few months, 10 months. It's the last time I battled. I don't know. What happens is when this always happens throughout the shit. When it gets to a point where I'm getting too much praise or too much love, that shit is boiling under certain niggas' skin. It's boiling under certain niggas' skin. So the moment it looked like the tide is turned, now everybody just want to jump on it now, like because of that. Like, all right, because they were just so mad that a nigga was out here, you know what I mean, doing what he want to do. Doing what he want to do. It's cool. But it's called, you can't paint a picture of me being some fucking kind of scammer when I took the biggest loss. If I'm a scammer, I'm the worst scammer in the world. Or I'm so good at scamming, I could scam myself. It's either one. Either one. Niggas is crazy. There's people that's been around that was around through all of these events that know exactly what the fuck is going on. And me knowing that and knowing I live in truth, man. I live in truth. I don't play the convincing game. I don't. I don't care to convince nobody, and especially if I feel like shit is just right there, and you just want me to convince you. You don't, nah, dog. Because sometimes you can't convince. They got their mind made up. It doesn't matter if something makes sense. If somebody want to look at you a certain way, that's how they gonna look at you. Ain't no point in telling. And I'm not wasting breath because I don't really. If I don't give a fuck about you, if I don't respect you, your life, your being, I'm not gonna respect your opinion, your perspective, anything about you. I'm not. I'm not.
I feel like even with the mayor event, and it was clear that you was trying to make sure niggas got paid and all that. It's clear that that's your whole platform really is creating opportunities. And I feel like you're saying that this was a situation where shit went left. And it's just a bad situation overall, but you weren't going into this planning to make sure people don't get paid. It just ended up that way when the back ends didn't come through.
Yeah.
And now niggas is acting like they don't know that.
Exactly, but it's still being painted as if niggas ain't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got paid. There was definitely a portion missing because I felt like from that I was still trying to get it through the deal because with the contract with the Cassidy shit, if the battle didn't happen, they got until the battle didn't happen. It was up until 6 months to reschedule the battle. But niggas couldn't talk to Cassidy. So my whole thing was if I could have talked to Cassidy and at least got a new date and we could have came down and figured it out, I could have talked these people into releasing the rest of the funds and be like, yo, look, we can't do nothing until the battlers get the rest of that bread. That was my whole plan. But niggas couldn't talk to this nigga. You couldn't talk to him. Like that's why I said it was a bad business deal. It's not how this shit just yeah, it wasn't just planned out. So it's different if I'm doing an event and it's coming out of my pocket. I'm gonna have the money on standby by the end. I'm not gonna rely on the event money. I'm gonna have the money ready to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rely on shit. But this was already set in stone to where I ain't have to worry about it. So being that I ain't have to worry about it, that's why I was able to just focus on the raps. I was trying to focus on the raps. And because I'm like, all right, cool. Because any other time I gotta think about the money. I gotta monitor it. Like, hold on, all right, damn, this shit ain't selling. This ain't doing this. Blah, 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 blah. I wasn't concerned about getting money from the ticket sales. I wasn't actually anybody that was on the card that I spoke to. It wasn't the money that moved me. It was more of the opportunity in the event of itself and what it could have meant. Because had this event been as successful and drew attention, them people was gonna put money into this shit. This is a fact.
And you feel like Cassidy backing out was the reason they decided to end all
For
plans?
sure, because they was iffy from jump. They was iffy about
C-
they was iffy about that nigga, like, period. They want him to sign extra shit. I'm arguing with these people like cause we was going back and forth with the contracts. It was certain shit in the contracts that they was putting to protect it. But I'm looking at them certain clauses that they putting in the contracts, like, yo, this is kind of crazy. Like, this is like doing a little too much as far as what they was asking for from the battlers, because the shit that they was asking for we not used to, and I know that. So I'm like, nah. So certain things that I was just like, we don't got to do all that. So when it came to Cash, when he didn't want to sign that fucking 1099, that's when they was like, hold on, why wouldn't he want to sign that? Like, to get the money. It didn't make no sense. So here I am talking about, oh nah, cause in battle rap sometimes niggas ain't really used to signing those. Niggas just, sign the contract. Get it. I'm trying to speak for the fucking battle rappers and just trying to get this nigga this bread, but they was iffy from jump. That's why they didn't send me all the money ahead of time. Once he show up, then the rest of the money comes.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, that was the deal. That was the deal. Real talk. It was really a four-way play.
So John, was you like really banking on him showing up?
I didn't think he wouldn't show up. Like, I didn't think he wouldn't show up because like I didn't think he wouldn't show up, bro. I don't understand, like, why would he not show up? Because there's still more money to get, unless he wasn't confident in that. But then he wasn't promoting, so maybe he wasn't confident in that. Like, as far as the back end, the pay-per-view sales and shit, maybe he wasn't confident because the nigga wasn't promoting at all. But yeah, why would I? Come on, man.
Why do you think he didn't? That was one huge thing that everybody was confused about. Why he didn't do the face or like minimal promo the whole time? What do you think was his
Because the
reason?
deposit he got was less than the other deposits he got.
Okay, okay,
You
but
know
it
how?
was less because he didn't sign the 1099.
Nah, I mean, nah, because here's the thing, bro. Like I told you, I knew somebody that was booking Cash and shit. That was that was fucking with Cash, and we kind of had like a little rapport. So I had a conversation with Cash. Nigga used to call me to let me hear songs and shit. And nigga like wanted to be my friend for real. So so yeah, so it was a conversation. And then once I try to put the play together, I'm like, yo, I keep getting calls, my fault. I got on the phone like, how can we figure it out? He was just like, just let me know what you could do, and then, we figure it out. This is what Cass is telling me. Let me know what you could do. We figure it out. Cool. I came back with a number. Said, all right, we could do this and do this. I bet. Let's get it done. This is what he said. Okay. Got the contract. Sent him the contract. He had like a little situation in the contract that he didn't like. Um, and I told him to take it out. We took it out, sent it back, and the nigga, he signed it. I guess like a few days later or something, and he got his deposit. So my thing is this: you agreed to it, bro. I didn't beg you. I didn't say do this favor for me. I didn't say none of that. It was none of that. What you would do it for? How you would do it? All right. You told me to make you an offer and we work it out. Okay, I came back with an
Right.
offer. and you agreed to it, signed the contract, even put your fucking address on the contract. You signed it. So I think, the whole lack of promo, I didn't even expect the lack of promo. I would think you would turn up since you're taking a less deposit. You would want to load up on the back end. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's turn up on the promo and load up on the back end. But nah, he didn't do none of that. He ain't
What do
do.
you think is the reason people are bringing all of this up now after so long?
Like I said, because it's just trendy right now to talk about John John. It's trendy. Everything is just, you know what I mean? I've been the topic for how, like, like what's going on, and they trying to put me in a fucking bad light for however long. So that's what it is. Or niggas need money. Niggas need money. Now niggas ain't
But
trying to really book Cassidy, so Cassidy got to cover up because anytime they talk about booking Cassidy, my name comes up because of this situation. So now he got to flip it like it's my fault some way somehow.
And let's say it get picked up by another. Can it be picked up by another league so that we can get the battle done and move on? Like, is that a possibility or no?
I mean, yeah,
or is
anything is
it, or is it
possible.
even is it even worth it at this point? You hear me? Like, is it even really worth it?
I mean, at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Cass next battle is either gonna be me or nobody. I'm gonna be real, but I don't care though. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm all for as far as if we get, because it's still an unresolved issue. You know what I mean? So if there's a way to resolve it, and if a battle is the way, and plus a battle would be a battle would make the most sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just depends. What I don't know.
I mean,
Okay.
just being there, like, I mean, it was a smooth little event. You feel me? So, like, are you cool with the event, or you like kind of like salty about the outcome and shit, like because like he didn't show up? Like, how you feeling about that? You hear me?
About him. Yeah, hell yeah. So he didn't show up because it's an incomplete event. Like it was a whole, like I said, it was a whole deal in play. It was a whole deal in play. It was a whole a plan after that was supposed to go on, and once he don't show and that don't happen, it's like, damn, I gave these people my word that this nigga was going to show up. So now they looking at me funny. Like,
And once you realized that he wasn't coming, right? Did you start communicating with people before they went on stage and stuff like that, or you had the event, tried to make the best of it, and then let niggas know afterwards?
communicate with who?
Like the talent, like the people that was on the card.
I was about to ask that same question. Like, as far as like the Jazzes, the Losos,
Did
the
I tell him?
Serious Joneses, all them. You
Yeah,
feel
did
me?
you
Like,
tell them like once you knew? Because you said you found out like day of the event.
Yeah,
So
the
once
morning
you knew
of.
what was happening,
Right.
yeah, did you tell them before they got on stage, or you
Nah, I
tried to just
posted it.
salvage the
Everybody
event?
knew. Everybody knew when I found out. Everybody knew when I found out. You asked, did I personally
Okay.
call him? No, but I posted it.
Yeah,
I,
like
I
yeah.
posted text messages and all of that. Like, everybody knew. Some of them actually called me about it. Like, damn, this nigga Cass really ain't showing up. Like, some of them actually called me. So everybody was aware.
Hmm.
Everybody was
Hmm.
aware. I posted as soon as I
Were
found
they
out.
aware that the back ends wasn't gonna come because Cass didn't show up?
They knew the back ends was contingent on it, but at that time, I wasn't sure that I wasn't gonna get it at all. You know what I'm saying? I was still gonna try
Right,
to
right.
get it. So it
Try to
wasn't,
make the best
yeah,
of it.
like,
Yeah,
especially if
yeah.
we could reschedule it and shit. Like I told you, the contract had up to 6 months to reschedule. So if we had got in contact with him and was able to talk to him, I was going to talk to them people about releasing the rest of them funds. Like, we still got to do that. But on top of the fact that they didn't even trust that nigga to begin with, and he didn't show up, it was just like, nah, fuck that. It was like, nah, we're not sending no more money because we're old now. Why would they send me more money when they're old? And we can't even talk to this nigga about rescheduling for them to even make the money back later. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
That's a tough situation for sure.
so
It's
at this
tough.
point, you hear me? Like, do you like still like got some outright bread you gotta give niggas, or you smooth?
What you mean? Do I got no niggas understand the situation and what was going on here? So Um, no, they ain't no money. I gave them what I could give them. That's that. And then to me, it just didn't.
Smooth.
Yeah, I gave them what I could give them, and they understood
So
it
I
though. That's what I'm saying.
you
Like it
f-
was understood.
right. That was what I was gonna ask you. Is so the money's not coming because Cass didn't show up. You let everybody know how it's going. You gave them what you could out of your own personal
Yeah,
stash, and then niggas. It felt like niggas understood that that's just that to you.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because that was the case from jump from the whole booking. See, I knew to make it clear from jump what the situation was with dealing with Cash. Again, you can ask the people I booked. You can ask Rex. You can ask Rock. You can ask Jazz beforehand. But when niggas is asking about the deposits, I'm telling them what's going on and how the deal is about to work here. I told them from jump, but putting the card together. So it ain't like, what I mean, niggas knew what was up, and then soon as he signed that contract, everybody got the deposits. So it's clear of what's going on. It's just that when he didn't show, I'm thinking I could still finagle something.
Try to make the best of a bad
Try to,
situation.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I couldn't
yeah.
give money back. Uh, I couldn't get money back based off the pay per view. I couldn't get money back based off
Hmm.
the ticket sales. I couldn't get money back because it was still people asking for refunds. It's still a bunch of chargebacks. It was a whole bunch of shit. It was just a whole. It was a whole L. It was a whole
Damn.
L.
Looking back, do you feel is there anything looking back that you feel like you could have done differently, like or that you wanted to do differently now looking back?
I feel like I should have cared about. Um, I feel like I should have cared more about the money and business side of things. Because once everything got locked in, I more so wanted to be locked in as a battle rapper. I was locked in battle mode. So a lot of things I just really wasn't on top of. You know what I'm saying? Like I stopped talking to Cass. Maybe I should have kept an open communication with that nigga. You
Hmm.
know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I just stopped talking. I'm in battle mode. I'm battling this nigga. I'm not about to be talking to him. I'm about to violate. So maybe it was that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was that. Maybe I could have, you know, um, I don't know, offer niggas less money, but it, it it didn't matter because I knew the amount of money that was there, so that's how I divvied it up. So it was more so, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what I could have did different. I don't. I'm just guessing, like hindsight now. It's like, all right, well, maybe I could have did this, maybe I could have did that. Because at the time, I didn't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. Niggas got
I
their
see what you're
money.
saying.
Yeah, niggas got their money. I'm preparing for the battle now. It's lit. I got the venue. I got everything in place. Okay, cool. I tried to set up the face-offs. Couldn't do that. That should have been a promo right there.
So in the event that he did show, like, did you have like a plan? You heard me, like to, what I'm saying, go get everything situated
What you mean?
as far as like back ends and all that old stuff here. Like
Yeah, that was the
if
plan.
everything, I
He
mean,
show
because
up.
I mean,
There's more
I was
funds.
there, so you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah, yeah. He show up. There's more funds released. That's it. Once he show up, everybody get the rest of their bread. So once that didn't happen,
When
I tried to cover what I could cover out of my pocket.
y- you had the plug on the mayor and you made sure niggas got paid very, very well at that event.
Yeah.
And then this event happened and things kind of fell apart out of your control. Um, is that what gives you that sour feeling about battle rap to where it's like the way everything's kind of been turned on you when your whole intent has always been to create opportunities for people?
Yeah, hell yeah. Cause it's like, what am I doing this for? Like, what am I doing this for? A lot of shit that I was doing in battle rap, I was literally doing it for the love. Again, you could ask people that's close to me, ask whoever, Loso, anybody. My whole intent was is it's like I trying to provide opportunities when certain shit wasn't happening. It was more, yo, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this. Like just keep niggas active and try to. That's all it was. Niggas call me, asking for advice. Cause so anything that I was doing, it was more so to benefit battle rap. Because um, the thing is, this how I always felt. battle rap gave a lot of us a home and changed a lot of our lives, right? So a lot of times when instead of me just thinking about what I could get from battle rap, what I could get from battle rap, it's more so what I could give to battle rap. Because if I can make battle rap bigger, that means everybody in it is bigger, including me. Everybody benefits. So everything that was going on, it was like that. You go back to the rap game. You go back to the rap game. Uh, that's on Netflix right now. They contacted me to battle on there. No, I'm not battling on there. What we can do though, what we can do is I got an event the week after that y'all want to shoot. Let me move that event a week up so we can shoot there. Y'all bring the kids to the battle at the event and everybody get in there and then niggas get shine and now niggas is on Netflix. You know what they do? Season 3, the rap game. They call me back, staff member or whatever, and they try to do some shit like get battle rappers. I forgot what they was trying to do, but I said nah. Let's get some battle rappers here, and we're gonna coach the kids to battle each other. I called Cal, Arsenal, DNA, and who else was it? Who the fuck else was it? Was it Clips? Might have been Clips. But I called them to put them in position so battle rap looks good. So battle rap looks good. Like so my whole shit was just it wasn't about me. Even when you look at when I first started Bullpen, I wasn't battling on every card. Those events was to highlight them niggas. I started battling more on Bullpen towards the end of it because I was realizing those be the biggest turnouts when I battle.
Mm.
The biggest turnouts in Bullpen is when I'm battling.
Well,
From the
if it,
first
if it
event.
wasn't if it wasn't Cassidy, do you think you still had that same outcome?
What you mean?
Like, I mean, were you like pretty much like banking on Cassidy to bring the bread in? You heard me? Like, I got Cassidy on the card. I'm
Yeah,
smooth. I
I
can go
banked
ahead
on. I
and.
was banking on Cassidy to do his job. What is Cassidy good for? Well, I wasn't banking on a fucking classic.
I mean, I figured you was gonna beat him, but that's why I was asking.
Yeah, I wasn't banking on a classic. I'm banking on him to do his job. It's like, okay, you got Cass. Okay, we going he's the face-off man. He's the seller of cards. Okay, cool. Like, sell the fucking card. Sell the card. But that's what I mean. Maybe I should have been kept more of communication with him to keep him on top of that type shit. But there was somebody hitting him up. He'll respond sporadically here and there, come up with 1,000 excuses. His homie died one day, another day he's sick, another day he got a show somewhere, another day, like, come on, bro.
But now he was on Hip Hop is Real saying he ready. Like we can rap right now. Like he was on Hip
Come
Hop is
on.
Real saying shit. He was ready.
So so how would I be expecting him not to show? He was partially promoting. He ain't get on there and say he not showing. He ain't get on there and complain about the business. He ain't get on there and complain about none of that. Nigga waited till not even 2 months after. It just was months after to finally say something. And it don't make no fucking sense what he's saying. Niggas trying to act like I owe him. How the fuck I owe Cassie you didn't show? Oh, cause you still had the event, boy. You still had the event. What the fuck is you talking about? So I still had the event and you didn't show. You still supposed to get some more money? The fuck is you talking about? Nigga don't make no sense. The morning of supposed to cancel a whole event. Who do that? When have we seen that done in battle rap? One nigga don't show on the card, they cancel the whole card. When have we seen that done? Tell me when. Tell me when have we seen somebody no show a battle and the league owner get called a scammer? Tell me when. I just
That's
want to know.
crazy.
Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Niggas is crazy. But yeah, to answer your question, though, Frank, yeah, that's exact. I mean, it's a lot of reasons, but that's it. Like I feel like I've given too much, man. Like I feel like I've given too much. I stressed enough over this shit. I put in too much for niggas that to have a word about it that ain't do nothing. Nothing. Niggas go to sleep, wake up, and talk about battle rappers all day. That's your contribution? And it ain't even positive shit. It ain't even positive shit. Cause niggas want to play the algorithm thing. They know, it's the drama and the negativity that sells. So niggas rather bash a nigga than to give a flowers for views. For views. Fuck out of here. You gonna call niggas try to call around bullpen battlers like he about to have a fucking a whole Me Too movement. No, 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 no. It's not like that at all.
Hey yo. So speaking of bullpen battlers, you built that brand? Do you see yourself in the future still having events and stuff like that, or do you just feel like you're stepping away from all of that?
I don't know. Honestly, I get contacted a lot about people that want to partner up and do events, and I kind of teeter with the idea of it, but I'm scared though, because is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I could partner up with these people and then do what? Try to sell them on something like, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Nah, I feel like I'm bringing them into a money pit.
Damn.
I feel like I bring them into a money pit. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been certain situations where I have partnered up with people at times, and you know, I ain't gonna say I oversold it because I sold on something that I felt like was a winner. You know what I mean? But this is when I started learning, like, nah, this shit is a little funny right now. Um, with the shit, and it is not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? You bring people in, and then they were like, damn, this ain't. I thought battle rap was was bringing this and doing this. Now it's that. It's like, nah. Now it just seems like I oversold them, and now, oh yeah, we don't know parts, and I still got those relationships because they know it wasn't me. They just looking at the landscape of shit. The league owners ain't gonna be honest. Like everybody taking L's, man. What? Everybody's taking L's. This shit is a money pit. Unless you got sponsors or you just got money to throw away and you want to do it for the love, by all means, yeah, it's lit. But if you doing this and you planning on getting a return, man, listen, man. Niggas don't even know how to gauge their own prices.
Man.
Niggas don't know how to gauge their own prices. Niggas is chalking up prices that don't even make no sense, man. Fuck out of here. Niggas is asking, I don't give a fuck, niggas asking for 5,000, 5,500. But when you do the numbers, niggas really worth $800. Then you start looking like, damn. And you wonder why this shit ain't making no sense. Where that money coming from? Niggas want all this bread. They come to the event with one person, and that's they plus one. So ain't no tickets. You ain't even bringing that there. And then you can't say people bought tickets just for you because it's a whole card full of niggas. You can't gauge who bought who for what because somebody could buy a ticket for 5 different people on the card. Like you can't do that, and that's a disconnect too. Like
Do
what I
you
mean?
think people will ever get on the same page about pricing?
No, the niggas don't know how to get. I told you, a lot of these niggas is remedial, Frank. They don't know what to. They don't even really know how to think for themselves. They don't. It's hive-minded people. Niggas don't form their own shit, and then on top of that, like you gotta really understand certain things. You know how everybody can get on the page. This is what could change battle rap. Tell every battle rapper that's frustrated with the money in battle rap, throw your own event. Throw your own event. Cause that's gonna give niggas a different kind of perspective. Once you actually out there and you see what's going on, that'll give you the perspective you need. Throw your own fucking event instead of talking shit about the niggas that's providing opportunities and giving you money, helping you pay some bills and some shit. Like, throw your own event. My problem is I was too nice at certain times. I know I'm overpaying niggas, but my whole thing was, I'm putting on for the battlers. That's how I felt. Like, fuck it. I don't want niggas to think, I don't want no favors. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to undercut nobody or nothing. When you run down the whole expenses of an entire event, it's like you paying all of this shit just for this person to have this light and this time on stage to shine, and you giving them the opportunity to boost their stock on top of you paying them. Like, on top of that, instead of niggas just coming together and, all right, let's see, and then if we make this money together, then we break bread. That's where it's gonna have to go to. Because this whole shit with niggas getting deposits and no showing and all of that type of shit, that shit is crazy. Niggas scared to send out deposits now. We still ain't seen nobody in battle rap get sued. Nobody taking nobody to court. So what the fuck is the point of contracts? Like, we ain't seen a battle rapper get sued for no showing yet. None. And they just run over the deposit, whatever. Some people send it back, some people don't. Most people don't. Niggas is bugged out. Shit ain't making no sense. Shit ain't making no fucking sense, man. So, I don't know what niggas is talking about. I hope I made myself clear. Because I ain't about to be doing all of this weird shit, this back and forth arguing with niggas and doing all of that. Nah, I feel corny every time I do this. Like, this is like one of the first times in a long time me even getting on here talking about this shit that I don't feel corny, because this is like necessary, and this is the disrespect I will not tolerate, because I sacrifice too much. I sacrifice way too fucking much. Way too much for niggas that don't contribute nothing at all to speak on me in a manner to where it's bothering people that fuck with me. If it once it start bothering people that fuck with me, all right, like, come on, man. Y'all just letting Cassidy say anything. Get this nigga out of here. The fuck out of here. All right.
I mean, it had to be addressed. Salute to you for addressing it. On to the next, man. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
What's up with Summer Madness, though?
it ain't even no opponent out there for me to be excited about.
Man, don't do this. You had me out here fighting all the Fonzettes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back. Yeah, they got one up on us, man.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
man.
we, we
I
got
gotta get excited, man. If I couldn't get excited for Fonz is better than a lot of these niggas. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
it's gotta be somebody out here that you really want to clip.
Cassidy.
Cassidy on Summer Madness would be kind of
That's who I
crazy.
want to clip.
That would be crazy.
That's who
That would
I
be
want to clip.
crazy.
That's who I want to clip.
What have any leagues reached out to you to try to make that happen?
Uh, yeah, I spoke to two different leagues about it. Um,
Okay. Okay.
I spoke to two different leagues about it once upon a time and shit, but I don't know where the disconnect was um with them and Cass and shit. And plus, when actually too, when they reached out about it, it was still, well, one of the leagues, when he reached out about it, it was still within that 6 months. So, you know what I mean? We have to wait outside of the 6 months that we was on the contract for.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? But
I mean, we still want to see it, and there's a lot more to talk about now. You know what I'm saying? So, it'd be one
uh,
of them ones.
uh, uh, I don't don't know. We'll see.
Don't lose your love for this shit, man. You built the legacy. You done a lot for the game. Know that there's a lot more love out there than hate. But I know in these times when it feel like everybody turning their back, it could feel like it's more hate than anything. But it's a lot of love and respect out here for you.
Nah, it's
Just
definitely a lot of love. I definitely. It ain't that. It's just um, I still love battle rap. I'm just not in love with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not in
I
love
get
with it.
it.
You know what I mean?
I
Like, I
get it.
can't even really fully watch a battle. Like, you know what I mean? I couldn't fully watch a battle. Like, even preparing for Fonz, I didn't watch not one full battle, not a Fonz battle, not nothing. Not, I just wasn't watching it because it just, I feel like I'm forcing myself to do that. Like, you know what I mean? It's not inspiring. Like,
I
and
get what you're saying.
yeah, it's not inspiring. It's not more. I don't see nothing and get inspired. Like, especially if we, how y'all be pumping and pushing these newer niggas up. Like, to me, all them niggas sound the same.
Hey, come on, man. Come on.
I don't wanna rap like them niggas. I can't watch them and get inspired. And like, and that's not to say niggas is whack, because niggas is putting together them bars. You know what I mean? They putting them shits together. But the styles is not like, it's just not. And maybe that comes with how long I've been here and what I already accomplished. Maybe that comes with a sense of not feeling like I gotta prove anything. Maybe that comes with, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
your era had more originality for sure. Verb ain't sound like Sean. You ain't sound like Math. Rex ain't sound like Mook. Like everybody had they more defined styles. It's a different time for sure.
And it
But
was
there
more
had go ahead.
my fault. It was
No,
more
go.
unpredictable then too. Now everything is
Yeah.
just so, it feels so choreographed. How everything is happening the same ways, and certain shit. Before, when I mean by unpredictable, we didn't know the ceiling of battle rap. We didn't know how far this was gonna go. We didn't. There was no. You know what I mean? We so in the moment. We don't see far down the line trying to. You know what I mean? Like now, I feel like. Now I feel like niggas know how shit is about to play out. Like niggas know. Like niggas is booked four events ahead of time type shit. Niggas would be booked in January 9 times throughout the whole year. So you
Nah,
know,
that's a
once you
fact.
battle now, you gonna see this person next, that person that. And it wasn't like that before because we wasn't getting that much events, of course. But it was still like a an event to event basis, nigga. If there's a Gnome and there's a Summer Madness, if you on Gnome and you get cooked on Gnome or you lose on Gnome, there's no Summer Madness for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're
Ain't no
right.
Summer Madness. Like, so
It
it's
was a
just,
different time for sure.
it was a different time. Like I need like something to really gain. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to battle a nigga where I feel like I really got nothing to gain. But
You
what?
just giving a shot type shit.
Yeah, just temporary flowers for this battle that y'all really not gonna give a fuck about probably later or whatever or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. I need something to gain. Like, I don't know, like a real live loss, like a real loss or a win or something. Because just adding niggas to the resume is not a win for me. It's not, unless it's somebody that's gonna crack my top 10 in my resume at least. It got to be something like that. But
I mean, I always thought you and Mook could get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
yeah, yeah. But before I see Mook, I gotta get my groove back. That 10 months off, I lost a few steps, man.
I
And
wasn't gonna say nothing, but yeah.
I can say, listen, Frank, I'm a realist, bro.
Nah, I see it. I
I,
see
I'm
you.
I'm a realist, bro. You know what I mean? I take my losses like I take my wins. You know what I mean? And I could be confident in that because I got so many fucking wins.
That's a
It's
fact.
it's okay, but I felt it up there. I felt it like I lost a step. Even like I felt it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just,
I
but I
mean,
knew
you
what it
was in
was.
a rhythm last year. It was back to back to back,
You
so
see what I'm
it's
saying? It was
understandable for
different.
sure.
It was different. And then it was like every time I had to write for this nigga, I feel like I was forcing myself to write, forcing myself to get in there. Like, yeah, come on, let me write something, man. I can't be playing this and that. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't finished my fucking third round till about Friday. I had a,
Sheesh.
I
Sheesh.
had a round and a half that Wednesday. Had a round and a half that Wednesday. Um, but yeah, that's. But I gotta like you said, I was in a rhythm, so it was different. That's why I was able to prepare for Serious Jones in 3 days because I was already in the mix of preparing for frack. So
Hmm.
my engine was already going. I'm like, fuck it, hold on, put that together. But when you take 10 months off and then try to come back, like this ain't the era to be battling one time a year, 2 times a year. It's not that. You got to be active and really find yourself. Like, you know what I mean? I would need a performance like I had versus Fines to feel like, you know what? I never want to feel like that again. Never want to feel like that again. Like just how I felt on stage. I had no care in the world on that stage. Like none. No nerves, no nothing. I'm just up there. Then it's just like, all right, once I'm rapping, like, all right, let's get this shit over with. Let's get it over with. Whatever. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what to talk about. I talked about everything that I didn't want to talk about. Word.
And then Fonz is like the bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, that's
Fine,
funny
I'm
as
fucking
hell.
fine.
You talked about what you did one. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. But looking,
Because there was nothing to say. I don't, what the fuck I'm about to
what are you gonna tell this nigga? Yeah.
I don't got no, you know what I mean? It's not a real grudge. We don't got history. We didn't come up together. It's not a lot of places where we was together at and see certain shit and experience it. It was none of that. It was nothing there. It was
Mm.
nothing there. You know what I mean? It's not, there was no storyline between me and Fonz.
But
That whole matchup was forced.
who do you have that kind of history with that would make
Right
sense?
now,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I really got that right now. I don't think I really got that right now.
Damn.
I don't. I don't think I
And
really
then
got that
Frank,
right now.
the crazy thing about it that people don't know, him and Fonz already had like an impromptu battle already.
Oh yeah, so we won one.
Oh shit. That's funny.
And that was for the bread too.
Yeah, money on the line.
Money.
Nah,
But
that's
yeah, I don't
crazy.
know, man. But that's what I need though. I need the storylines and shit like that. Like I need that type shit to really lock in and be excited about rapping. Like I ain't wrote a bar in that whole 10 month shit. I ain't even damn near felt like I had to teach myself how to rap all over again.
Damn. 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 Damn.
Word. Well, shout out to Fonz though, cause I don't, I'm definitely not gonna take that from him. That's a win.
Yeah.
You better, talk your shit, do whatever you want to do. But you, Frank, talk about, oh, Fonz's performance at Nome was fantastic. Stop it.
Hey, that third
Stop.
was fire. John, we're not gonna do
Nah,
that.
the
I
third
gotta
was
give him
fire.
his respect. I
Nah, the third was fire.
I never thought he was like an angler like that, and he did his thing with that, and then the crowd participation. He did right. He did more than just
Yeah,
be a
yeah, he did
puncher. You know
fire.
what I'm saying? So I
He did
gave him
fire.
respect for that. And I
Yeah,
want to see what they do with Rock on the big stage. Like, if this is the nigga that's gonna move forward and push the culture forward, we gotta see if he can do it on the big stage. We gotta see that.
yeah. Yo, hold on. Yeah, nah.
Right? And this space go take that call.
Yeah. I'm out of here. But salute to everybody for tuning in,
Salute.
man. Salute everybody tuning in. I just had to say that because this shit, y'all niggas is crazy speaking on me in such a way, and that ain't that. Seeing blogs with titles in it and all this weird shit. Nah, man, we gotta clear that up. And I'm not. And niggas is trying to reach out to get me to come on their platform and talk. I'm using my own platform. I don't know what niggas doing with these titles, all types of weird shit, and how niggas addressing these questions. But yeah, I'm out of here though, man. Salute to everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Salute.
All right, Water.